Thought I'd give you guys a little tour on the farm, what we got done this week. Well, we had a baby girl calf this week. Here's our baby. She was born the first day of last week, actually, so she's 6 days old. And sweet little girl, very healthy. This is our best cow. She's A2A2. She's naturally polled. Her name is Batak, which means trust. And I'm working on naming the baby here. We'll give her a Hebrew name, probably that begins with a B, a Bet. And there's our little puppy slithering right back there. He's so into trouble. He's high energy. The cow feels threatened by him, but he's just out for a great time. So I'll take you guys on and show you some more that we got done this week. All of these cows have been over here in field 1 because we lost some power to our field 2. So this week our power went out on Saturday night, and Amazon thankfully got us a new cable here by Wednesday night. And it is now in action, so we are ready to move them over whenever Judah feels we're ready to move them. Well, we've got something out on the Jeep, wire broken or something. The front 2 windows won't roll down and the back 2 windows won't open. So that's a fix, but in the meantime, we've got black trash bags over it. However, that did not keep a chicken out of there today. So I had to rush a chicken out who was trying to live in our car. I did some more grafting on our avocado tree because one of the grafts that I did, the tree stump was just was missing some bark, and I tried to cut out a piece that was not growing right on the bark. It was missing bark, and tried to graft from there, and that just wasn't working. So I just started with 3 fresh grafts on the top of that. So it's a shorter graft there, not the tall one. The tall one seems to be doing fine. You can see the little leaf on the very top there by the wrapping, sort of a waxy wrap, and it's looking like it's doing just fine. The goats are now finally under a hot fence now that we have the power cord exchanged. The dead power cord has now been swapped out. This is our 2nd and 3rd field power system, and this is what powers our electric fences here. That's the 3rd field over there, and then this is the remainder of the 2nd field here. We got the shielded wire buried here a few days ago so that we can leave this open if we choose, and it'll still be hot from one side to the other. So here's where the new 10 gauge 3-strand wire hooks in, and it goes over to our fencing system over there on that pole right sort of middle of the screen. And it is hot now, thankfully. So all of this system here is hot. That runs around this way. And Judah got a trench built this week also, so that we will then be able to put our shielded wire hooking this side up to the other side if we want to leave this open. We can also drive through here, and that is our house pad area on the far side. At some point we will have another power system such as this one over here on this other side, but in the meantime we're using some 10 gauge wire to power our fencing. And as we get closer, we will see a little light on the end of that. Not a very bright light. I'd like it to be a little brighter, but we'll also hear clicking. I didn't see, this is a brand new wire. I didn't see a light on the one end, and the light should be working. And I also don't see one on this end, so there's that. But I do hear the ticking, the clicking that tells me the fence is hot. So we got this wire replaced this week, and yeah, I don't see a light on it at all. We've got a grounding rod buried here, and I think I do see a little tiny green light in there. That's interesting. I'm sort of expecting a nice orange light. Maybe there is a green light on the other end. I should check. We got 2 more posts, which I'll put lights on like we have up here, solar lights. Got 2 more posts poured this week. See, there's sort of a hill right in the middle there. I want to get away from that hill, so after Shabbat, I'll be moving this fence from this post to the next one and to the next one. It gives the cows a little bit more square footage to work with, and we'll also be able to pull our fence away from that little hill there. Anyway, that's just sort of a little tour of the farm and what we got done this week. Super happy about Batak's baby being born, A2A2, naturally polled, and she's got such an amazing temperament, and she throws beautiful babies. So boys and girls. We've got one of her bulls here, and actually she's only had 1 bull. She had a miscarriage last year. Just trying to keep the cows fed has been financially very challenging here in Hawaii, but we did have a healthy baby. We're thankful for that. Now I've got the little gate pieces put up here, and next week we'll get the shielded wire in the ground to connect these 2 sides so that when we want to open it up we can, and otherwise we can leave it closed and we can let grasses grow there. So I just wanted to say thanks for visiting our farm, and I might try to do an update every once in a while, show you guys the work that's getting done on the farm. Every week we make some amazing progress. We're so thankful. We're thankful to be here serving, and we wanted to say aloha and have a great week. Shalom.